Hello, my lovelies. So, I thought I would do another update on how Elijah is doing since his tonsillectomy and how we were coping with how he's doing since his tonsillectomy. If I look a little rough, I want to say my looks match how I feel. It's not that he's really hard to handle or anything like that. It's just that he is still in a lot of pain. It makes him fussy. Um, Sometimes when he starts to eat, he gags because his throat is sensitive. We're nearing that stage where the scabs are going to fall off and he's going to be in a lot of pain. We're just trying to be very careful because we don't want any bleeding, which is common in tonsillectomies in young children. So we're just being very careful, keeping his throat moist. Right now, we're just kind of tired. I'm literally running off of coffee, and I don't even know what. We were actually going to celebrate today, and I had plans. My parents were supposed to come over, and I had to call it off. And I was just like, I am so sorry, but I am just exhausted at this point. My poor husband, he's having to go back to work. We were just tired at this point, and I was like, I don't see the point of having people over when I'm going to be dealing with a crying toddler, trying to get him to drink, trying to get him to eat, trying to get him to take his medicines, trying to keep him healthy. And I think so far we're doing really good, but you're going to deal with, fussiness and, stuff like that from a 4-year old, especially then you add level 2 autism to it. He just doesn't understand what we've done to him or why. And, it's just taking patience and understanding and the realization that he has no clue what happened to him. He just doesn't know. He doesn't realize that they went in and took out his tonsils. We tried to explain it to him, but his cognitive ability, he doesn't understand anything that we were saying. He doesn't even respond back. He's nonverbal, and so his cognitive is not there. He understood nothing. And so he was just take him and do it. That was just basically it, because trying to explain it to him, you might as well grab a newborn baby and try to explain stuff to him. They're not going to understand. He's not to that state yet. I think with therapy and stuff, he will be one day, but we couldn't wait till then. That could be 7, 8, 9 years old before he begins to understand complex ideas like that, such as you're going to go into a hospital, they're going to give you medicine, you're going to go to sleep, they're going to cut stuff out of your throat and stuff, and then you're going to wake up and you're going to be sore. He doesn't understand that. And, just the whole, thankfully the whole ordeal before the surgery was very pleasant. The nurses were wonderful. He was not frightened. We worked with him on his time, and everything went smoothly. But afterwards is when he was frightened. He was in pain. He didn't feel good. You could tell by looking at him. It was just very concerning. But the nurses were there, and we got him awake, and he drank. And actually, he's done stellar. He's done an excellent job. He's been drinking. He's been eating. He was actually able to eat French fries and nuggets from Burger King today. So, he's just a go-getter. He had Pop-Tarts this morning. I've been making him noodle soup, yogurt, pudding, popsicles, Jello. He can eat gummies. He's really been doing really well, but it's taking a joint effort to stay on top of his pain management. Every 3 hours, we're rotating Motrin and ibuprofen. Is that right? No, that's not right. Motrin and acetaminophen, or Advil, if you will. So, it takes stay on top of it. Unless he's sleeping at night, I don't wake him up at night. That's just something I don't do. If he's resting peacefully, then he's not in pain. But if he wakes up, then it's, Motrin or Advil, depending on which one he had last. If he had Motrin last, it's Advil. If he had Advil last, it's Motrin. And that seems to work great. Now, last night he did wake up, but the night before he did not. And he was in pain, which lets me know that the scabs are starting to form and maybe falling off soon. So, because like I said, the night before he didn't wake up, but then last night he did. So something has changed. And today I did notice a greater amount of fussiness, which is why I called off the celebration. I know I'm throwing a lot out there at once. Just understand that tonsillectomies are painful. And when you have a small child like this, it just takes a lot of patience and a lot of care and a lot of understanding, because it's just how it is. And like I said, we ended up going to Burger King. It was nice to get out of the house. We just went, we ate, we came home. No shopping, no lingering about, no visiting with friends. It was just quick. And he seemed to like that. It got his mind off of stuff. He came home, he took a bath, and he's been asleep shortly after he took his pain medication. So, it's not that he's up all hours of the night crying in pain or anything. We're staying on top of it. And we're keeping him well hydrated. Lots of apple juice. He loves apple juice. And he can have tea. So there's that. Juice and tea, basically. Juice, tea, and Jell-O. And popsicles. All are lifesavers. I just can't even express to you how grateful we are for these things, that he can eat them and that he doesn't have an aversion towards them, which I know some children with autism can have, but we're fortunate he doesn't. So, and ice cream. He loves ice cream. There's that. And he hasn't been eating a lot of ice cream lately. I think it kind of, I don't know, maybe the taste bothers him. His breath stinks. And I brush his teeth, but it's to be expected. But, I'm not even gonna lie. It smells so bad. So, that's basically that. Some other updates that are coming up. I want to try the BTS meal from McDonald's. I think I said that right. BTS. The song group. I think it's Korean, K-pop, something along those lines. Correct me if I'm saying anything wrong. I think it's a K-pop boy band. I've never actually heard any of their music, but I heard... Hold on a second. Alright, get in here and check on him. He's coughing. Hey, buddy, you okay? It's gonna get dark, I'm sorry. Hey, you okay? I'm still here. Sorry about that. That was a little unexpected. See, that's why I think the scabs are starting to form, because that coughing right there is starting up. So that's why we're being extremely careful. So sorry about that period there that it got dark. I had to go check on him. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, McDonald's has a meal. Basically, it's just a chicken nugget meal. It's not really anything special, but the sauces are where it's at. And I've been wanting to try them. A lot of people have mixed reviews. I know Timmy's Takeouts just did a review on it, and he, of course the nuggets are nuggets and the fries are fries. Nothing's going to change about that. It's the sauces. I think one is like a sweet chili, and the other one is, oh gosh, I can't remember now. I want to say a Cajun. I'm not 100% sure. But I want to try it, and I would love to do a video on it. Also, I have some Planet Gummies coming in the mail through shipment. I've been wanting to try Planet Gummies for so long and couldn't get my hands a hold of them. And finally, I found them through Amazon. So there's that. So I'm excited about that. I've never had Planet Gummies, but I've seen other ASMR artists do it. And I'm not an ASMR artist, but I love ASMR. So I just want to try it. I mean, obviously it's not going to be ASMR, but it's definitely going to be interesting and probably going to be super delicious. So, there's that. And then the McDonald's meal. And I've still yet to try the Impossible Whopper. I want to try that. I tried the Impossible Croissant and it was delicious, but I've yet to try the Impossible Whopper. And I've heard so many good things about it. And I don't know. I've been watching this channel. I can't say Whopper now without thinking about Zebra Corner. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about Zebra Corner and why Whopper is so funny. Because, oh my gosh. If you've never seen it, check out Zebra Corner. It has some guy on there named Mock. And it is funny. You've got to see it. But you have to be ready for the crudeness and the fact that he's a comedian and there's some crude language. So just be ready for it if you're going into it. Never seen it before. There's crude language. But oh my gosh. Him just roasting Burger King and Chevy and Walt Disney. Oh my gosh. He just roasts them to no end. And his accent, I love it. I love it. It's what makes it so much funnier. But you have to have a taste for crude humor. So don't go in if you get easily offended by crude humor. I hate to suggest something that's offensive to somebody. So just be warned that there's a lot of crude humor in there. And but if you're okay with that and you're comfortable with that, you're sure to get a laugh. My husband is not one to really get into humor a whole lot, but he has actually gone to work and shown his friends because he actually thinks it's funny. So it completely took me by surprise when he was telling me that he was showing it to his friends and that they were getting a laugh out of it. And I was like, well, what do you think? He's like, it's funny. It's really funny. And I was just like, wow, that's not something I hear from my husband very often. So the fact that he enjoys it and he kind of has a pickier taste than I do, just really went, kind of showed me that it was funny. And so, it's called Zebra Corner and it's definitely funny. There's not really much more to say. We're coming to the point where I am a little worried, but I feel that he is in good hands with us, with the scab starting. Like I said, bleeding does sometimes happen. We are, of course, as parents, concerned for our child. This is our child. And, of course, we love him very much. And I will be updating everybody soon. Hopefully, I'll come out with some of these eating videos. If you have anything specific you want to see me eat, feel free to comment. I don't get offended. And any questions you have, I'm open to anything as long as it's not in the line of bullying. I don't put up with bullying. Your comment will be removed, and I'll just pretend like you never happened. And I will go about my day. Like I said before, I don't get paid on this channel. This is just to branch out and have fun. And I can tell you in the past year, I've had lots of fun. So, a shout out to those of you who have been there all this time, been a close friend. The Eclectic Empath, she's amazing. Lily Jean, Mean Girl Fetch. All of you are amazing, and I love you all, and I hope you had a gorgeous day, because you are gorgeous people, and just stay awesome, and I will see you soon. Bye.